Hello again to all of my fellow gamers out there. Today we are going to be talking about how to cure and get rid of radiation poisoning. In the altars, radiation poisoning poses a severe and ongoing risk. Jan and his altars are constantly one step away from being roasted by radiation. Whether it is through working near enriched metal zones, being exposed at night, or simply going too close to an anomaly. Therefore, understanding how to handle it is essential. When radiation eventually hits you in the game, this guide will help you recover and stay alive. Getting someone behind the barrier is one of the best ways to begin healing them after they have been exposed to radiation. If the affected person stays inside the base while the barrier is in effect, the radiation level will gradually decrease. However, construct an infirmary if you require a quicker solution. Radiation exposure is lessened more quickly in the infirmary thanks to beds, but there is a cost. Whoever sleeps there will wake up later. If the radiation levels of Jan or any of the altars are dangerously high, use the infirmary. If you see someone getting irradiated at random, always check the equipment because it is usually an indication that the barrier is not working or the filter is empty. If you are out too late, you run a higher risk of contracting radiation poisoning in the altars, which usually occurs after the radiation curfew. You have 1 minute to return to base after that warning appears. Certain regions on the map are contaminated, particularly those that contain enriched metals. On your map, these areas are indicated by yellow, so be cautious when entering them. Avoid walking directly into those ghastly, glowing areas because Jan can also absorb radiation from anomalies. Pull back right away and seek safety if that occurs. The planet's activity increases as the game progresses, resulting in earlier and more intense radiation spikes. It really starts to cut into your outdoor time at that point. In this game, magnetic storms are a significant radiation-related problem. The game presents you with your first magnetic storm after you unlock the Luminator in Act 1. Jan and the others are required to remain inside the base during this event. You do not have to waste the day, though. Instead, during that time, you can concentrate on assembling repair kits, creating additional radiation filters, repairing issues with the base. If necessary, you can also choose to simply sleep through the storm. The event eventually ends, and you can go back to your outside job. By unlocking magnetic storm analysis, you can forecast future storms in advance, allowing you to prepare kits and filters and gather everyone back at the base in time to prevent radiation poisoning in the altars. The base's radiation barrier is the primary factor protecting your crew. You will need to manually turn it on in the machinery room because it does not work by default. It is powered by radiation filters, which can be made for 40 organics and 10 metals at the workshop. You can avoid micromanaging by setting the barrier to automatically switch filters when they reach 0. Just remember to keep extra filters on hand. It is best to have 3 or 4 spares, particularly if you will be working for extended periods of time or entering a magnetic storm. Later on, you can increase the defense of your base by upgrading your suit and unlocking radiation repulsors. Despite taking 30 metals, 40 minerals, and 30 rupidium each, repulsors greatly lessen the amount of filter material needed. You may not need to use filters as much if you have enough of them. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to turn that notification bell on to get all future updates.